I tried Factor for 2 weeks to see if it actually makes life easier or if it's just another overhyped subscription service. This video is not sponsored. These are my real thoughts. For those who don't know, Factor is a meal delivery service that sends fully prepared, fresh, never frozen meals, so they say. No cooking, no chopping, no standing over a stove after a long shift. You just heat it up for 2 minutes and you eat it. So what else would you do with it? Throw it in the trash? I wanted to see if the quality holds up or if it's just an expensive convenience thing. Let's get into the food. Week 1 started strong. First up was the honey mustard pork chop. It came with mashed potatoes, asparagus, and carrots. This sounded really good. Usually pre-made pork chops can get a bit rubbery, but this stayed tender. Then I had Korean gochujang salmon. I hope I'm saying that right. Now I'll be honest, I'm picky about salmon and I wasn't expecting much from a microwavable tray, but this actually had a nice kick to it. The sesame bok choy and the carrots were still crisp, not mushy. So this one was pretty good also. I also grabbed a potato, bacon, and egg breakfast. And this, again, was pretty good. A lot better than a greasy drive-thru sandwich, that's for sure. And then rounding out the first batch, I got grilled barbecue pork tenderloin with cheddar Yukon mash. If you like barbecue, this is a good one. Mashed potato is actually creamy and which is hard to pull off in these types of meals. I definitely didn't feel like I was eating a kid cuisine. But overall, week 1 was pretty solid. I gotta say, all the meals were pretty good. So for week 2, I decided to get my wife involved to see what she thought. So she went with this Dijon mushroom burger with mashed potatoes, and I opted for a barbecue bacon burger, which came with a mac and cheese. Surprisingly, both patties didn't turn into hockey pucks. They weren't too dry, they weren't too moist. We also tried some more adventurous stuff. I had goat cheese meatballs while she had goat cheese and tomato cream ground turkey. And again, I gotta say, there are no complaints here. Each meal has been solid. She also tried their blueberry pancakes, but she said they were a bit dry. I didn't get any footage of that because for some reason my files got corrupted. I don't know if it was the SD card or just bad luck, but I lost some of the beauty shots of these. And honestly though, it makes this food review feel more authentic. Like you don't know what I'm gonna say next. Like you know what I'm gonna say next? Remember the Cat in a Hat cereal with the red and white hats that somehow made the milk turn blue? I'm not a professional food stylist, even though I am a professional mac and cheese enthusiast. I'm just a guy trying to eat dinner here. Even without the perfect montage, I remember exactly how each one tasted, and they were pretty good. So yeah, one thing I noticed across the 2 weeks was consistency. I tried the smoky barbecue chicken breast with mashed potato, cream corn, and peppers towards the end. Every single meal had bold flavors. They didn't shy away from the seasoning. I feel like with brands like HelloFresh, you know, if you get a bad meal, it's because you messed it up. This one, you're not really gonna get it unless you cooked it wrong, like you're cooking it on the engine of a four-wheeler outside in the sun while a giant eagle comes and eats your ass hair. But anyway, textures were usually just right. Vegetables weren't soggy, they weren't too hard either, and the proteins didn't feel processed. Instructions are dead simple. Peel the corner, pop it in for 2.5 minutes, and you're done. You don't have to be a chef, and more importantly, you don't have to wash a single pot or pan unless you put it on a plate. For someone like me who values their downtime, that is huge. I really liked this service. Although, but I do have complaints. Like, I'm not a big fan of mushrooms, and it seems like everything on the menu is mushroom related, so I had to find stuff that isn't, which is harder than finding stuff that is, which shouldn't be a problem. It's like finding a needle in a haystack, or finding a hay in a needle stack, or you know what, I don't know, finding a Factor in a stack of kid cuisine. Let's talk money though, because Factor isn't cheap. You're paying for the convenience and the shipping. It's definitely more expensive than buying bulk chicken and rice at a grocery store and meal prepping on a Sunday. But if you have to ask yourself, what is your time worth? For me, the hours I saved not meal prepping, not grocery shopping, and not cleaning the kitchen were kind of worth it. I find myself actually looking forward to my lunch break or dinner because I knew it was going to be tasty and zero stress. So after 2 weeks, here's my take. Factor delivers on the promise. It's flavorful, it's filling, it's incredibly easy. If you're busy and you just want a break from the mental load of cooking, it's a solid choice. Don't expect a 5-star meal experience. It's still high quality, ready to eat. It's not the greatest thing in the world, but I'm still left satisfied. So would I get it again? Probably, but I'd probably keep it in the rotation for those extra busy weeks. And honestly, if cost wasn't an issue, because like I spent over $100 on 8 meals, so I could go down to McDonald's, spend $20 and feed 8 people with that. It wouldn't be good, it wouldn't be healthy, but you know what I mean? Thanks for watching my honest, slightly corrupted footage review. If you tried Factor, let me know in the comments what your favorite meal was, or any complaints, gripes, or whatever the hell you want to talk about. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Boo!